Hi, it's Mr. Barr, and in this video, I'm going to explain what the weekly tracking is that you might be seeing in the Aeries gradebook or on the Aeries reports that are being emailed home to you. So you might see something that says week 1 tracking or week 2 or week 32 tracking. Well, what is that? I used the gradebook as a way to communicate to students and to parents and guardians. I'm able to put a score into the gradebook with a comment that kind of tells you what's going on. And that's what the weekly tracking is. It's a way for me to communicate and to track what's going on. What do I track? I track things like lack of supplies, missing assignments. Sometimes I track leaving the classroom to use the restroom. And I'll put other comments in there also. So weekly, there's a comment. Sometimes it just says all is well, but other times it might say that a student is missing supplies or is using the restroom frequently. What is my restroom policy? Well, my policy is that I don't say no. If a kid needs to use the restroom, I'm going to let them use the restroom. I do encourage students to use it during break or during lunch or passing period. And I'll often remind a student that, hey, there's only 5 minutes left in class, can it wait? But I don't say no. So if a kid needs to use the restroom, I will say, yes, you can leave the class to use the restroom. I do think leaving the classroom more than once a week is excessive. I think we at some point need to be able to gauge our bodies and use the restroom appropriately and not use it as a distraction or a way to get out of doing work, which happens in a middle school class. So that's my restroom policy. Hey, Mr. Barr, I'm seeing red in the grade book. That means I'm missing assignment. Is my kid losing points? Are you taking points off because my student isn't or is using the restroom? No, I'm not taking off points. In the short term, yes, it's going to show up as red, but within a couple days, I usually change the reds to full credit. No one's losing points. I have to initially put it in as missing so that when I run the Aeries reports, that those tracking scores will get sent to you, but that's why they're initially red. But within a couple days, I'll talk to the student or I'll just clear them out on my own. No one is losing points for not having a pencil. No one is losing points for going to the restroom. Initially, it might be red, but then it becomes unread. No one's losing points. All right, so that's what the tracking score is. It's a way for me to communicate with you through the gradebook because that's my most used tool is the gradebook. That's it. So that's what the tracking score is in Aeries. Hey, thanks for watching.